everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's great to sit down and speak to you all again. I have received so much positive support since I've shared my YouTube channel onto my Instagram from my network, my friends, my family. You guys have been so loving and supporting, and yeah, I couldn't have asked for a better response. It was quite nerve-wracking sharing my channel just because I've made it like public to the world, which is really silly because people have way more going on in their lives. But anyway, I received a really positive response, so thank you all so much to everyone who has given me a subscribe, a like, a view. Like it honestly means so much. I love you all. So in today's video, I'm going to talk to you guys about my hair journey post-pill. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm not a healthcare professional and everyone's experience is different from the next. This is all just from my personal experience, you know, things that I thought would be helpful to share, and hopefully you guys can take something from it. Let's dive into it. So to give you a bit of context, I was on contraception for 9 years, which is mental. I'm currently 26, so I was about 16, 17 when I went on the pill. I didn't stay just on the pill. I've tried the injection. That didn't work for me. It gave me constant spotting, which was a bit stressful. So I quickly went back onto the pill. I was on Gederal, however you want to pronounce it. Really, really liked it. Then I started getting headaches. My doctor at the time told me that was really dangerous and it could potentially lead to blood clots. So then I changed to go onto the mini pill, which is progesterone only. So I was on that for about 6 years, and then COVID happened. I was in my 4th year at uni. I suddenly had the most awful breakout. It was getting really, really bad. It wouldn't calm down. It just seemed to spread all over my face. It was just a very stressful time. When you're at uni, you want to look nice all the time, and I was just like plastering on the foundation and the makeup, which obviously made it worse. I was really miserable, so I called up the doctors and they said, actually, because the headaches you were having years ago weren't migraines and you weren't having aura, which is when you start to see flashing blobs, my doctor was like, that's fine, you can go back on the combined pill. So I went from combined pill injection, combined pill, mini pill, back to combined pill. So I went on to Yasmin, which, as a lot of you probably know, it's really good for acne prone skin. And oh my goodness me, my skin was so clear. Like, looking back at pictures, I'm like, I didn't take enough advantage of that. Honestly, my skin was silky smooth, so clear, like not even one blackhead, genuinely, and I felt really good on it as well. Fast forward to July 2022, I decided, do you know what, I've been on contraception for 9 years now. I'm in a healthy long-term relationship. I'm not by any means hoping to have a baby anytime soon. I decided to come off, and I had no plan to go on anything else after that. Fast forward almost 2 years, I haven't been on contraception since. So now you guys have a history of my contraception journey. I'm now going to talk about what this video is all about today, and that is my hair and how it changed coming off the pill. So first things first, I want to tell you about my hair type and what it was like whilst I was on contraception for the whole 9 years. Thick, frizzy, quite coarse, lots of it, no problems. I was very lucky, I didn't lose any hair. You know, I would apply heat to it. I would get it bleached twice a year, so I definitely could have treated it a little bit better, but it was fine. I had no problem. When I knew that I was going to come off the pill, the only thing that I was really concerned about was my skin. I'm not really a proper acne sufferer, however, I do have combination skin, which has led to quite bad breakouts every now and then. So I was really worried. My skin is pretty oily as well, so I just thought, oh my goodness, this is just not going to work out well for my clear skin dreams. I won't dive too much into my skin because I will do a separate video on that, but generally speaking, touch wood, my skin has been pretty well behaved. I have had a few breakouts here and there. It's definitely more hormonal, which I can deal with. The oiliness has definitely become more dramatic, but other than that, I've been pretty lucky. I had read and heard stories of women coming off the pill and noticing a bit of hair loss, but because my hair was always so thick and I had so much of it, I never thought that would kind of happen to me or that it would affect me. So I came off the pill in July 2022, and I only started to notice my hair changing probably January of 2023. So it took, call it just under half a year for me to notice a difference. I was actually in Argentina at the time, staying with my family friends, and we were going to the beach every day, and my hair was getting like more and more blonde from the sun, and I just thought it was like becoming really dry, and it was very long, so I needed a trim. So anyway, I came back home, my mum gave it a very good trim. It was looking a lot healthier. However, over the next few months, my hair just started to thin quite a lot, and I was living in London. I was working a job that I wasn't very happy in. My kind of stage in life in 2023, especially the first half, it was a challenging year for me. I was stressed with career, anxiety. I was doing a job that I just really didn't want to do. My living situation had changed. There was quite a lot going on in my head, and that definitely affected my hair, for sure. Everyone knows when you're stressed, hair loss can happen. I wasn't losing loads of hair, but it would just be signs like when I'd be in the shower and I was washing my conditioner out. When I wash my hair, I do kind of pull out the loose hairs anyway, and I do end up with like quite a good ball of hair, but I was just noticing there was a lot more than I kind of wanted to see. But I didn't let it panic me, I just kind of got on with it. So as a personal update, I then moved back home at the end of summer. I quit my job that I really wasn't enjoying. I was ready to come home and just press the reset button. That has been such a good move. It definitely took a while for me to accept that it would be okay for me to just quit with nothing planned and for me to move back home and start again. Even now I kind of struggle with the idea of it. I'm like, oh my god, I feel like I'm going one step forward, 10 steps back. But I feel so much happier with where I am today, you know, career-wise, health, mental health, and also just in general life. I've got something in my eye and it's really bugging me. So yeah, I moved back home and I was like, right, it's time to start fixing my hair from within, because that is a huge part of hair growth. The first thing I bought was biotin. So I bought these biotin supplements on Amazon. Biotin contributes to the maintenance of normal hair. It's vitamin B7. You literally have to take one a day. They're really small. I actually need to take one today. I'm going to see if I can swallow that without any water. Oh, I wouldn't recommend. Now that's literally just sitting in my throat. Anyway, I started taking biotin about 3 months ago. Definitely noticed a difference, like I really do mean that. My hair just feels thicker. I also had about 3 inches cut off my hair last summer, which just helped massively to kind of encourage regrowth. It just felt thicker, you know, when your ends have been chopped and they just feel really like full. I felt like that and it was great. So the next supplement I have incorporated into my diet is collagen. So my friend recommended Neocell to me, and this is my second tub. It's so easy to take. You just literally put a scoop of it in any drink that you want. I like to put it in water because it encourages me to drink a glass. It's just first thing in the morning. I'm running really low, but just to show you the kind of consistency, it's like a powder. I really, really recommend this stuff. As well as it being great for your hair, it's also really good for your joints, for actual collagen in the body. It supports your inner beauty. Really recommend this collagen. When I started to notice my hair was just limp, thinning, dry, literally just so lifeless, I looked into scalp massaging and oiling your scalp. And I read online that rosemary oil was really good for blood circulation. So this is the brand of oil that I bought for my scalp. It's the Miele Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil, which is infused with biotin. So you can use it for scalp treatment and split end care. So once a week, I would pop this on my scalp, generally when my hair was ready to be washed. I would do it the night before, so I'd put it into my scalp, and then I would use this bad boy, which is a scalp massager. There's a button here you can press that turns on and it vibrates. That feels so good. You can literally just swirl it around in circular motions, and it's just pumping the blood around your scalp. It's going to encourage hair growth. There are only benefits to doing this, so I would try and do it once a week. With the scalp oil, I'd literally get a nice pump, and it comes in a really handy pipette like this. So I would generally do maybe 2 of these, depending on how kind of well saturated it left my hair. I'd go down the middle, and then I would do section by section like this, and then I'd release the oil all the way to the back of my scalp as well, and my scalp would be really well saturated, really nice and oily. I'd then go in with the scalp massager. I'd either sleep in it or I would do that first thing in the morning and then I went into the office with it in my hair, just scraped it back in a bun. No one could tell. It's quite nice if you have a lot of hair, if it's quite frizzy or wavy, it's quite a nice way to get that slick back look. So that's fantastic for stimulating hair growth and blood circulation as well. So another really important topic to cover when talking about hair growth is diet. It's really important that whatever you're putting in is going to be good for you. Is there enough fiber? Is there enough fatty acids? Are you getting enough protein in your diet? All these things are so important. Put a can of beans in the next salad that you're going to make, or your next bolognese or chili. Get that fruit in. Make sure you're getting in all the good oils in, you know, avocados, mackerel, salmon, eggs. Whatever you put into your body will reflect through your skin, your hair, your nails, and also, more importantly, your mood. A healthy gut equals a happy mind. One thing to really try and remember if you're going through hair loss or hair changes is just to be kind to yourself and just be patient. It's so much easier said than done, I know, but it is a bit of a waiting game. It's just like skin. When you're going to use a new product, you have to wait. I think, what is it, like 6 weeks, 2 months until you can actually see the results. So just have patience, have faith. Make sure you're getting the supplements that are going to help. Make sure that you're looking after yourself. Are you getting enough sleep? Are you drinking enough water? For me, the biggest factor of my hair changing was definitely hormones. Now that it's almost 2 years since I've been off contraception, my hormones, they've probably been going like this, and now they're probably a little bit more like this. That could be why my hair is back to a state that I'm happy with. Stress is a huge contender for hair loss. It sounds really obvious, but doing things like yoga, or, you know, going out for just a 15-minute walk every day, even on your lunch break if you can. Like when I'm in the office, I try and get out for it, even if it's just for 12 minutes. I just get out and I move my legs and I get away from looking at screens. Don't put yourself through anything that makes you unhappy. You're in control of your happiness. You're in control of the life that you want. So if there's anything that's making you unhappy, just know that it affects us massively, and I experienced that. I also want to talk about the shampoo and conditioner and the masks that I've been using. So at the moment I'm using Redken's Volume Injection Shampoo and Conditioner. It's actually funny because there's no chance I would have ever bought a hair product for volume, because my hair, it's never really lacked in the volume department. But yeah, since coming off the pill and like things changing, my hair was just limp and just did nothing. My mum actually uses this line. So I tried it one day and I was like, that smells. Honestly, the smell, it's just, you gotta smell it. I wish you could smell it through the camera. As you can see, I've been using them very well. It's for fine, flat or processed hair. They've also got Phylloxane Bodifying Complex. I have no idea what that means, but I would really recommend, if you're looking for, literally as it says, weightless volume, these are brilliant. They also leave my hair really soft, really well cleaned and really well conditioned. Thank you, Redken. And finally, the hair mask that I've been using over the last 6 months is the New Hair Mask by Davines. This one also smells incredible. That's lovely. It's like fresh flowers and tea. The consistency is great. It's really thick. You can see how thick and gloopy it is. It's a nourishing repairing mask for highly processed or brittle hair. Really good if you are like me and you've got bleach on your mid-lengths and ends, or if your hair is dry and it needs that really intense moisturizing conditioning. This is perfect for you. Moral of the story, hormones affect us more than we think. If you're thinking about going on the pill or you're thinking about coming off, I would love to answer any questions that you might have. I am going to do an in-depth video into my experience coming off the pill, because there's just so much to talk about and there's so much to cover, and I wish that I had known more than I did when I decided to come off. Even your sense of smell changing, like, it's wild. But anyway, I'll stop rambling. Manage your stress, make sure you're including as many nutrients as you can in your diet, invest in biotin and collagen, invest in a good hairbrush. This is my wet brush. I wouldn't use any other hairbrush. It's so soft on your hair, it doesn't tug any hair out. I hope this video has been helpful. Everyone is different. My experience might be completely different to the next person's, but I just wanted to share things that have helped me through my hair journey post-pill. I'd also love to hear any of your suggestions or recommendations. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back very soon. Ciao a tutti!